The art of cabin rustic style is rooted in comfort, simplicity, and a deep connection to nature. It's a design philosophy that celebrates warmth over perfection and character over trends. In a spring farmhouse setting, cabin rustic decor feels especially inviting, blending natural textures, time-worn finishes, and cozy details that tell a story. This style isn't about decorating quickly, it's about curating a home that feels lived in, loved, and timeless through every season. At its core, cabin rustic style is about authenticity. Every beam, plank, and woven textile contributes to a space that feels grounded and honest. Unlike polished modern interiors, rustic design embraces knots in wood, uneven textures, and handmade details. These elements create emotional warmth, making the home feel like a retreat from the outside world, especially meaningful during spring, when renewal and comfort naturally intertwine. Wood is the heart of cabin rustic interiors. Reclaimed beams, wide plank floors, and solid wood furniture establish a strong visual foundation. Stone, linen, cotton, and clay complement wood beautifully, adding depth and tactile interest. In spring farmhouse decor, lighter wood tones and weathered finishes help the space feel airy while still retaining the grounded charm that defines rustic cabin living. Cabin rustic style thrives on imperfection. Scratches, patina, and signs of age are not flaws, they're features. An old farmhouse table with visible wear or a distressed cabinet adds soul that brand new furniture often lacks. These imperfections create visual storytelling, reminding us that beauty doesn't come from uniformity, but from pieces that have lived, evolved, and gathered memories. Color plays a subtle but powerful role in rustic cabin interiors. Earthy neutrals like warm whites, soft beiges, gentle grays, and muted browns create a calm backdrop. In spring, hints of sage green, soft blue, or faded florals bring freshness without overwhelming the space. This restrained palette allows textures and materials to take center stage, reinforcing timeless comfort. Natural light enhances every rustic detail. Sunlight filtering through sheer linen curtains softens wood tones and highlights textures throughout the room. In cabin-style homes, windows are often framed simply to let the outdoors shine. During spring, longer daylight hours amplify this effect, making rustic interiors feel lighter, warmer, and more connected to the surrounding landscape. Furniture in cabin rustic design prioritizes comfort and function. Overstuffed sofas, sturdy armchairs, and solid wood tables invite people to sit, relax, and stay a while. Each piece feels intentional rather than decorative. In spring farmhouse settings, layering cushions and throws in breathable fabrics maintains coziness while adapting to the lighter, fresher feel of the season. Textiles bring balance to rustic interiors dominated by wood and stone. Linen curtains, cotton slipcovers, woven rugs, and hand-stitched quilts soften the space visually and physically. Spring is the perfect time to swap heavier fabrics for lighter weaves while keeping the layered look. These textiles add warmth without weight, preserving comfort through seasonal transition. Cabin rustic style shines when decor feels collected rather than styled. Vintage finds like antique clocks, enamel pictures, old books, and weathered frames add layers of history. These pieces don't need to match perfectly, their charm lies in their individuality. In spring farmhouse decor, vintage accents pair beautifully with fresh greenery and seasonal touches. Nature is inseparable from rustic design. Branches, wildflowers, potted herbs, and simple greenery blur the line between indoors and outdoors. In spring, this connection becomes even more meaningful as new life emerges. Displaying natural elements reinforces the cabin rustic philosophy, living in harmony with the environment and allowing nature to shape the home's atmosphere. The kitchen often becomes the soul of a cabin rustic farmhouse. Open shelving, farmhouse sinks, butcher block counters, and wooden stools create a welcoming environment. This space is designed for gathering, not perfection. In spring, bowls of fresh produce, herbs on windowsills, and natural light make rustic kitchens feel vibrant yet grounded. Less is more in cabin rustic decor. Styling focuses on balance rather than abundance. A single ceramic vase, a wooden tray, or a linen runner can make a strong statement without clutter. This simplicity allows each detail to breathe, creating calm visual flow. Spring enhances this approach by encouraging freshness and intentional restraint. Layering is essential to achieving timeless rustic comfort. Rugs over wood floors, throws over sofas, and baskets tucked into corners add depth and warmth. Even in spring, layering remains important, just with lighter textures and breathable materials. This thoughtful layering creates a home that feels cozy without feeling heavy or outdated. Handcrafted items bring soul to cabin rustic interiors. Pottery, woven baskets, hand-carved wood, and artisanal textiles introduce a human element that mass-produced decor cannot replicate. These details reflect care, time, and craftsmanship. In a spring farmhouse, handmade accents align beautifully with the season's theme of renewal and authenticity. Living rooms in rustic cabins are designed for connection. Furniture is arranged to encourage conversation, fireplaces anchor the space, and decor feels approachable. Spring invites subtle refreshes, lighter pillows, fresh flowers, and open windows, while keeping the same cozy foundation. The goal is a space that welcomes both quiet moments and shared gatherings. Bedrooms in cabin rustic homes prioritize rest and tranquility. Wooden bed frames, soft bedding, and neutral tones create a calming atmosphere. Spring refreshes the room through crisp linens, soft florals, and natural light. These spaces feel like sanctuaries, where simplicity and comfort work together to support deep relaxation. One of the greatest strengths of cabin rustic style is its resistance to trends. Instead of chasing what's new, this design celebrates what lasts. Natural materials, neutral palettes, and functional decor never feel outdated. In spring farmhouse design, this timeless approach ensures the home evolves gently rather than dramatically each year. Cabin rustic style goes beyond aesthetics, it's emotional. The warmth of wood, the softness of textiles, and the presence of meaningful objects create a sense of belonging. Especially in spring, when life feels renewed, this style offers comfort and stability. The home becomes a place to slow down, breathe, and reconnect. While rustic design is timeless, it adapts beautifully to seasonal shifts. Spring introduces lighter textures, fresh greenery, and brighter spaces without losing warmth. This adaptability makes cabin rustic decor ideal for farmhouse living, allowing the home to feel refreshed while staying rooted in its core identity. The art of cabin rustic style lies in its quiet confidence and enduring comfort. Every detail, from worn wood to soft linens, works together to create a home that feels authentic and welcoming. In spring farmhouse decor, this style truly shines, blending renewal with tradition. It reminds us that timeless comfort isn't about perfection, but about creating a space that feels deeply, beautifully lived in.